Gamers, welcome back. I can't stop playing Vanessa. I can't say it's still making me talk like a bad impression of William Shatner. This impression used to be everywhere in the 90s. Whatever, man, we're going. My journey begins here. Every kiss begins with K, brother. Ooh, not good. Not good. Is a silencer. That passes the vibe check. And then a katana, mayhaps. Oh! How dare you? How dare you?
I used to offer a free ride.
Okay, so you're gonna go off really quickly. The double barrel is in case, just in case we happen to get a reloader, which would also go crazy. It's got to be Kyver drone for slowing buffs or cooldown reduction. I mean, this is a nasty setup, man. Every 1.7 seconds, we hit you for 15 and heal for 10. That's gross. That's criminal. That's a criminal act. It is so primed for one weapon Vanessa already on this build, too. Not you. Not you. But, reloader? God, a powder flask would go... Okay, you're close. You, in my opinion, don't do enough. Powder flask. Powder Maybe next time. Are you thinking the earlier we get it, the better, man? Non-weapon items, AK... Oh, my Lanta! Okay. 1.6 seconds and more damage. The Poning Steel goes heavy with that. I thought about selling everything to roll for the powder flask. We've always got tomorrow to find some more shops, man. I'm not saying we can't lose, but as a scaling katana that heals is a pretty great start for day. Why are you doing 55 damage? What? Excuse me? Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. It's the greatest opponent I've ever seen in my life. That's insanity to me. That's insanity to me. 55, okay. Gold right-handed skill! Oh my god! That's crazy! I'm fishing for skills. Whatever. I can't remember what you give me here. Small silver tier item. A small gold bar. That's not so bad. Left-handed, right-handed would go crazy. Honestly, I'll settle for 10 damage instead of fishing for 20. I think the 10 damage is still pretty good.
I'm getting better at this.
And then you... Silver tier loot? Sure. Not so much, never mind. Maybe, is it possible that our build isn't as good as I thought it was? No, it's the children who are wrong. I don't think Rogue Scrapper can beat us. I know it looks like our board is decrowded. I truly believe in my heart of hearts. So the one thing I have to remember is that we don't have lifesteal. We have 10 heal every time Katana attacks. Which is different than lifesteal. The sniper enchantment is admittedly not that good. But the fact that it's silver and is like a core item on one weapon Vanessa is really nice. It would be sick. Honestly, medkit on the silencer would go crazy.
As spineless as a...
That's really, really good. Now it basically is lifesteal again.
I would spar with you.
What kind of weapons you got in here? I mean, I'll admit, man, it's a temptation to run Shark Claws. I could take... I mean, it's just good. I'm gonna take it. I'd really... I mean, maybe we're not built for the reload today, now that I think about it. Maybe we're just... Heal items gain heal. Yeah, we'd rather have that than regen, I think. I mean, dude, now we have a 50 heal silencer. It's better than lifesteal. Shark Claws would help us scale. I just put some stuff out here to, like, annoy you. Shark Claws would help us scale, but it would slow down our katana's damage by 20% and slow down our healing by 20%. See, this is more like it. This is more the type of stuff that I was, wait, whoa, they got shark claws though, man. They got shark claws. Don't get too greedy. Because they got a lifesteal item. Ah! I lost again to my... You won't believe me. My build is incredible. I know it sounds like cope, but we're going up against studs, man.
The tyrant's whole kingdom.
Give me that 8 gold. 30 gold on going into day 3 is crazy. I can't believe we're on 0 wins. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna get over it. But like, it is crazy for me. I guess it's 5 damage. It's like if one of these said get a sharpening stone, would I be excited about it? I'd be overjoyed. I'd be thrilled. Now 3 regen doesn't really appeal to me, but a large item could. So I think there's plays, okay? It's Cove, and then I'm burning the boats. I'm burning these boats at least. And you check this out. There's no reason not to keep it on the board for now. You're a stud. Everything else is not too relevant here, but you are a stud. We really should be running the board, to be fair. But I'm not going to. I believe I can beat him, okay? But I just don't believe enough to try. I've been burned before, okay? I've been hurt before. Dude, did that crit? It did crit, holy cow. Still got 23 gold. Goal for today, your board being full would help a lot, but not with weapons. The weapon is a scam. We want Crow's Nest, bro. Okay, Switchblade. But it would slow us down by 20%. I'm obsessed with that 20%, man. Are you serious with this?
Happy to exploit you.
I guess we got one more shop. Small items?
If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it.
Seaweed is not what we need. Holsters is not what we need. I know we don't have anything, but like it's got to be better than that. Adjacent poison items get better. This is the left side of the board is a stud, man. The right side of the board is basically just along for the ride.
We're out to dethrone
All right,
the
gullibles.
king, not to squabble with nobody.
I'm just letting you know, brother. Like I really feel like I'm due. Oh, you're coming in hot. Yeah, you're coming in real hot. I'm dead. I don't believe it.
I flow like the wind.
I don't believe it. Maybe our build isn't good, man.
Full sail, my boy.
Maybe our build is bad. Nah, no shot. I don't believe it. I don't. No. I have the utmost confidence, man. It's a classic setup. It's a classic setup. I believe. You are going to give me a tool. I don't even know what it could be. Okay. I mean, if we got a gold powder flask, we would probably shell out for it pretty quick. But can I tell you for now, 70 restoration restorative silencer, a crow's nest. Sire, a crow's nest. This would every time our katana attacked, we would heal for like 110, man. 110 to begin with. Nice crit lighter. We're just getting the pieces arranged, man. Once the pieces are all arranged, they're in a world of hurt. We're just studying it. You know how dogs is and all that. Okay, boy, but let's be honest, Blood Reef Raider didn't stand a chance. Get thee to a nunnery type stuff. Shield potion, not exactly something I'm super impressed by here. How about a skill? All right. 30 extra damage on the katana out of the box could be mighty helpful. And then, like, reloading invulnerability potion, who knows, man? I mean, we're in uncharted territory. You could have reloading harpoon as well. That's an interesting idea. Because if I'm being honest, you don't do anything. You don't do anything. You could at least fit onto the board. You're an interesting fella. I almost feel like I should shell out for you just to put you in the bag. I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Legendary Mac. What do you got? Magnus's femur, plus I'm assuming an incredible slow build. Maybe? Maybe a 14 burn on the Thurible's kind of nasty. Believe, man. Just believe somehow. Don't think about it too hard. Ah! You've hurt me quite prodigiously. Oh, but wait, I've ruined your life. I've ruined your life, you legend.
Before you were born, this is nothing to me.
I don't know how much, I don't even think invulnerability potion went off. So I was going to say I don't know how much it played a role, but I appreciate that. It will not be a lossless video. First time you use an item each fight, haste a burn item. Or Bloodhound is crazy for rushing them down versus hasting like an item that is not even relevant to our build at all. Bloodhound can be pretty effective though. Realistically, we're never going to use you. There's lots of stuff to sell to feed the cove here, man. Non-weapon items. We're more of like a give me a free skill type of fella right now. Buying a weapon gives you max health. I get that we could get a weapon here for max health, but I just feel like a tool is more likely to surprise me and be good. I was wrong, by the way. Small diamonds. I always feel like if you got a chance, you kind of gotta send it against the Gorgon Nobleman, because this skill is so useful. And I'm like, there's a couple of things, like if we could destroy them with the harpoon, I think we'd be somewhat stoked. We got a little bit of regen, we got a lot of healing. The more regen, the merrier. The healing's still hanging in there. Any other items you could destroy? An XP potion wouldn't have been my pick, but that's okay. 2 more hits, maybe you're done. 1 more hit, and if it crits, and you're done. Okay, they didn't believe in us. Never forget that. They thought we had no shot, bro. Well, and our board is like so heavily unoptimized still. This is an interesting one because it's toxic. Toxic like a dun 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 dun. I kind of feel like you save it and transform it and hope it becomes like a stellar medium, like a toxic medium. It's not good enough to put out there, but a 2% cooldown reduction is kind of a snoozer. So for now, I feel like you run 1 second lower cooldown harpoon. I don't think that's a huge deal, to be clear, but now this is high risk, high reward, buddy. This could be an interesting play.
Now this is how you win a war.
It's bad. It's not good. I know it is econ because enchanted piranhas, enchanted silver piranhas will like sell okay. I'm gonna run that on. I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna run it on you. But we don't want a bunch. I mean, with shark claws, it actually could be an interesting idea, but we're probably just gonna hold it to transform it again. Okay, please tell me a 2-win Vanessa 1 level down. I'm not super confident. Like I feel like this could definitely go either way. Weapon spam, I think, is pretty bad for us. It'd be nice if we destroyed their grenade quickly. It'd be nice if we got anything at all done these days. We've been killed. That's not a surprise to me. I feel like we were in there were it not for the bolus. Okay, if I'm being honest with you, 10 is really hard to get when you're 1 in 4. Unless you really find yourself climbing up. Sells for 4, it's not too bad, but... Sell me some smalls. It's got to be better than that. They can't be weapons. That's the most important part. Now, this might seem idiotic, but knowing that we're going to transform the fishing net the next time we see Mandala... I don't know, man. We got to look for toys. Maybe there's something crazy in there. Decent toys. Get a gumball. Start of each hour. Spend 2 gold to get a gumball. When you use an adjacent item, charge this 1 second. I don't think it's amazing. Let's just start right there. But it's... I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't have an answer for you. But knowing that we're going to transform our medium fishing net into another toxic medium, it's possible Yeti Crab could buff that. Like if it buffs puffer fishers, oh, he'd have to do a huge pivot. If we're being honest, I'm pretty attached to what we've got, inexplicably. Probably we're not going to switch off of the core of the build, which is like 1 good weapon, probably katana, and then this restorative silencer. But this is not a good build now. I really thought it would win easily early and we could struggle with the pivot later, but it lost early. And is struggling with the pivot now. I don't even think we would want, like, large items, man. I don't know. We have so much space full of useless junk. We probably would like large items, to be honest. If I could go back in time... I don't think you're very good. What I would do is probably commit to the weapon spam build early. Instead of what I did do, which was not a lot. But just hyper committed to this instead. Okay, you're gone. You're gonna give us a piranha. Upgrade an item. It has to be silencer. It's in the service of eventually having a great build. Dan Sauce. I would still, not to be dour, but I would still bet against us. But a golden or even a diamond silencer, you can start to pull yourself out of it. Wait, I'm gonna be slowed, you're gonna be hasted, and then this Magnus's femur is gonna sting. However, we broke the spider mace. That's a big part of the engine, bro. And then keep it going. Keep it going. Stop hitting me. Keep it going. Stop hitting me. Did you not listen for a second? I told you to stop hitting me. Okay. But it's crazy we're not even on lethal now. All we have to do is win 9 straight games and then we're back, man. Don't think about it too hard. We're not building around the piranhas, okay? Enchanted items is mighty interesting.
And also merchandise.
I just hate that it adds 25% cooldown to you. I just can't get down. I can't go for that. No can do, man. You're straight up garbage. When you burn, charge this 1 second. Haste adjacent items for 2 seconds. I think it's a no-go. How is it possible that it could all be so bad? 8, dude, that's 10. 29. Team, we can get the iceberg, man. I have to try. I'd rather not sell you, so I'd go out, 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 sell the cove. You could have done this in a different order, to be fair, but heavy iceberg. When your enemy uses an item, freeze it for a ½ second, and when your enemy uses an item, slow it for 3 seconds. Doesn't mantis shrimp get buffed on slow? That's an interesting idea for a fella like me. If I'm being honest, a lot of pure garbage in here. I'm just gonna keep the invuln potions going. I don't really know, man. I don't really know, okay? Any chance you could just give me heal items that heal more? Let's see what we can do against Shock Trooper. I mean, this is a crazy play. You know what we need? Oh my god, dude. I just realized. You get Lighthouse. By the way, we're gonna kill insanely slowly. If we kill at all. We need something that plays off of slow. We converted this weirdly into a slow build. 1100 damage coming in. That's gonna sting. I'm gonna need you to be dead before you use that weapon again, please. Okay, not scaling our weapon at all. I was fully prepared to lose that one, but we made it. I don't think you have anything for me, but I appreciate the XP at least. Small and mediums. I mean, we gotta...
Master merchant or something.
I mean, it's not good, man. It's not good.
Did you know sail and fail?
Slowing skills? Slows? You gotta look, man. You gotta look. You have one weapon, its cooldowns reduced by 5% while your enemy has a slowed item. 5%? Alright, fine. Give me the shield. The thing is, we don't put any status effects on our enemies. So, like, it's getting real tough to kill them. It's really easy to slow them down, and it's fairly plausible to stay alive, but it's really tough to finish the job. Alright, I mean, if you get 50 regen, I simply cannot... I can't beat you. You're unbeatable. Your regen is going to be higher than the damage that I could put out in the same time frame. So the most merciful thing would be if you could just kill me quickly. You fit the bill there. Okay. We kind of deserve to be on 1 win, but I'm telling you, if we get a lighthouse, this all comes together, man. Shield effects. That we don't need to live longer. That's like we have some heal. We have no damage. Now we have a possible win condition. I wish I hadn't sold our catalyst, but I mean we needed to throw in some kind of pivot, man. And we're not exactly loaded. Let's check out this dig site, because this side of the board is very, very, like, removable. You heal, this gains 10 damage. Almost, like, tempting, man. But I think it's got to be dive weights.
Magnificent find.
And then you would just sell marbles. Put dive weights... like here. Yeah, you do want it to haste, for sure. And it is a multicaster. Sells items. Items, that's interesting. That's the type of thing that I'm interested in. You know, while we're here, sure, brother, sure. Start of each day, gain 1 max ammo. I don't really think that shield is going to really do much for us. If you're going through it, you might as well. It's double the freeze. It's double the freeze. More time to apply some poison. Nisha Bend on Jack, do you have a catalyst for me? When you heal, charge a poison item. That could keep us going like crazy, dude. I still think like we want mantis shrimp like instead of dive weights. Because we're gonna be slowing every time our enemy uses an item, which is usually often. This would be great. Golden Catalyst would be fine. I don't know about anything else. That's what... So every time we attack, this should basically like just go off. It should just go... It should go off almost endlessly. Especially with a cooldown reduction. Yeah, I'll run that. I'll run that. I'd just like to live for one more day, if you would be so kind. Something to fill the board with. When you slow charge this 2 seconds, hang on, brother. Hang on. There's something to that. Oh, you know, I mean, probably heal items gain some heal. Okay, don't lock me down. 3-win Vanessa. Give me a chance, man. I feel like it took until today, but it's all copacetic. All the pieces fit together now. They got a diving helmet, so they're gonna get scared. Oh, okay, that's not what you want to see. But we're gonna freeze it. We're gonna freeze it now. Oh, it's going off endlessly, like the sacred texts. Now they got lifesteal, but look at our healing, bro. Look at the poison. Look at the slow. 4 wins is possible. Not guaranteed, not even close to guaranteed, but 4 wins is possible. This is a gimme. It's got to be the catalyst. Because that extra poison helps out a great deal. Are you even... You're not relevant at all anymore, man. We'd rather run that.
Who I am.
You are going to give me 2 to 4 XP. That's 2. that's not 2 to 4. That's 2. What do I even want from you? I gotta think about that. Okay, I don't know that this run is like foolproof, but you have to admit it's very satisfying after what we went through to have it actually come together a little bit. When you gain regen, a burn item gains burn. I really don't think that's going to matter, but enchant an item with crit effects or a random effect. I mean, what are you going to enchant, bro? I mean, I guess double crit chance on the amulet? Plus, wrong amulet. Double crit chance, okay. I mean, it's mostly for the extra poison. I really didn't, I mean, enchanted, disposable. What we put the enchantment on. Enchanted, disposable. So I didn't really know what to run here, to be honest with you. I don't really want to transform you. I don't really want to transform you in case we get a better potion. I guess we'll just walk in the shop and look, but not reroll. No, I don't think Crow's Nest is gonna... Well... Buddy. First off, I can't afford it, so never mind. I was gonna say, if you sell dive weights and Darkwater Anglerfish, that's 6, it takes us to 17, and this, that takes you to 18, we're still shy. Okay. But I do think, I think it would be nice. We just don't have that kind of sauce. For win Vanessa.
We're out to dethrone a king,
Please.
not to squabble.
Please, I fought my way back from complete mediocrity. A fiery Lanjon. Okay, with some serious poison as well, but... survive. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. 3 wins. Okay, one more, and this is a good build, if I may say so myself. And we haven't even really seen the heavy iceberg pop because we've gone against 2 slow 1-weapon builds. Not to say that we couldn't lose, because all they have to do is like destroy one of our items, and we're in a real tough spot. But I'm not transforming you because you're gonna pop if we fight a slow build. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. A lighthouse I would consider replacing. Okay, you're an interesting fella. When you burn, we're not built like that, though. We're not built like that, young man. We're looking for a lighthouse. I mean, if I'm being 100% with you, 100% with you, we run this for a minute. I would prefer a lighthouse, I think, but this
is how you win a war.
could blow out 1-weapon builds, which is what we want to see. Do we really care about reloading dive weights? The haste is like entirely irrelevant. Well, I'll tell you what, brother. Is that or 8 damage or 6 damage? So, sure. Reloading dive weights for reasons, I suppose. I feel like we lose badly against Volcus Enforcer. And he's very annoying to fight against. Great sign. I feel like my sound card's broken.
It's over already.
Venom would be interesting. I wouldn't worry about it. I'm a huge believer in 50 heal. This will give me enough XP to level up at least, and the other shops were not that interesting to me. Would love to get ambush. Wouldn't... I mean, if we're ever gonna fight our way back, which, I mean, it only takes one nasty enemy to put a damper on that, but if we're ever gonna fight our way back, just having a wanted poster would be something that would help us get there. I wouldn't worry about all that, though.
Rally, men.
Gold tier, it's gotta be gold tier loot. Upgrade a silver. Dude, that's not that bad. That's not that bad. What's your crit chance? 65? Wrong, buddy. 85.
Now this will inspire the crew. My fight isn't with
I don't know, I'm scared, okay? I'm scared because I felt resigned to the fact that this run was gonna be bad, and now I've got expectations. Magnus's femur, 11-second cooldown, though. 13-second cooldown because of the spyglass. It does have lifesteal, but it is frozen, buddy. It's frozen, dude. Wasn't even close. 4 wins. The builds are gonna get crazier and crazier, okay? But we still have optimizations to be done on our board, and now we got the money to work with. Dive weights is here for no reason. And I think Spyglass is not fully relevant. What am I going to enchant with crit effects? Let's just be realistic here. No, man, you need the health. The health is important. I mean, there's nothing else to... Unless... What if you put it on dive weights, man? I don't know. Maybe it'll give the hasted items better crit chance. If both adjacent items are aquatic, they have 50% crit chance. Okay, well, guess what, buddy? I'm assuming this is double crit bonus. Yeah, okay, we're at 110 now. Give me the smalls and mediums, man. We need them. The burn is not relevant. Anchor is kind of relevant because you would go off so fast that you would charge this. Well, no, you would just haste it. Okay, then skip it. Get something else. Only thing it could be really, I think, is Clamora. So we hold off on that. I'm just gonna level with you. This would be a coup if we could get it to work, man. Now, I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm a little big for my britches on this one. Don't get me wrong. We need to put ourselves in a position where we don't just lose to the first time the Awakened District goes off. when the enemy falls below half health, our items get their cooldowns reduced, right? Or something? Charge your items 2 seconds. Holy cow. It rinsed. When you use a large, haste another item. I don't know if you count as being used now that I think about it. Okay, I mean, maybe it's overkill, but I love to have a diamond silencer.
The blade, the quicker the fight.
If you would be so inclined, make my restorative silencer even better. And I know it seems a little bit overkill. Make it even better. Who are we going up against? A 9 win Vanessa. Oh, thank you for allowing me to at least get to this point. This would be crazy if we could pull it off. Fiery icebreaker. I don't even know what I'm looking at. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no, dude, that's devastating. I don't even know what you got going on there. I'm honestly, I'm happy we got to 4. 4 wins is like, if I told you that we got to 4, you would be like, what a boring run. If I told you how we got to 4, you would be like, that's pretty exciting. That was a fun video. That was fun. Let's see if we can get 3 chests somehow, just by clicking a button. Oh, well, never mind, I guess. I wasn't that concerned with it anyway, I suppose. Oh, never mind. Okay, collect all. We're on 9 chests. Okay, well, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you did, click the like button. Helps it a great deal. Subscribe if you want to see more in the future, and I'll see you next time. Later!